What's going on, all you futures traders? Fantastic day for any of you guys who do trade the futures, whether you guys trade the Nasdaq or you guys trade the S&P futures, which is /ES. Fantastic day. Days like today is really where you kind of set yourself up for the week, where you kind of set yourself up for the month, depending on your sizing. What I kind of want to show you guys here is just a little mini day recap on the Nasdaq. We were down huge at one point in the day and pretty much never even gave a little bit of a bounce. What we're looking at here is a 5-minute time frame. What we're also looking at here on the screen is the 20 SMA and the 200. These are the two moving averages that I use to scalp. They're the only indicators that I'm going to use for scalping and price action. That's it. What we can see here, we did come in and we put in a high right off the opening bell here. I never like to take plays right out of the gates, meaning that, I kind of like to let the first 20 to 30 minutes of the day kind of progress and show itself to us. So, this big pop here, I know there's some scalpers that would have taken, a high over these recent over the most recent pre-market highs, which is completely fine. It's not really my forte. Too many times I've got into a trade right off the bell where this kind of, immediately shoots up. I do not take profits fast enough, and then it wicks back down and comes below. So I just rather not even mess with it. I like more price action and data to kind of show itself to me. With that being said, if we kind of look at what happened after the first 20 and 30 minutes of the market open, we started to retrace a little bit. We came down to the 20-day moving average, kind of tried to bounce on it, hold with the 5-minute candle, and then immediately washed out. That next area of support was the 200. That's the 200 SMA you're looking at, which is the yellow line on the screen. Now, you can see when we came down into the 200-day moving average, we did have a nice little bounce. Where did we get rejected, guys? We got rejected right at the 20 SMA. So there's two ways that you could have played this. One, you could have used the day's highs as your stop, or you could have used the 20 SMA as your stop. You could have told yourself, when we ran our heads into the 20 SMA, I'm going to take my opportunity to short here and just understand that if this 200 day moving average holds for the second time and it bounces off the 200 and closes over the 20, that's my cue to exit. If you wanted to give yourself a little bit more space, maybe you guys are trading micros like the /MNQ, meaning you have a little bit more leeway to play because it's not going to move as fast. You could have definitely used the day's high as your absolute stop loss. But for anyone else that's just kind of watching the price action, here's a easy rule of thumb. Here's your 20, here's your 200. Those are your two most significant points of control here. If we lose the 200-day moving average, we will be below both moving averages. I'm going to get in when we lose this moving average. I get in short here. I'm going to hold through this consolidation as long as we stay underneath supply. Again, if we do break over, we have to exit that trade, cut our losses right there, and reevaluate the situation and kind of look for another trade setup. But you essentially could have got short on the NQ right around this 14,120 level and driven this thing. I mean, just power drove this thing all the way down to 13,667. Guys, we are talking about 200-300 point move on the NQ. Now, I will be conservative because we are never going to catch the whole move. This move, this little bounce here and reclaim of the 20 could have shaken you out. I could have seen yourself taking profits here. This little bounce could have shaken you out just because you're already up in the position and you don't want to give it all back. So you're going to take some profits here. I get that. Okay. I'm not going to say that we're going to catch the whole 300-point move down, but let's just do a little bit of math. $25 a handle is what you're going to get paid for these NQ contracts. $2,500. Let's say you took this baby for a 90-point ride. That's $2,200 and $2,250. Let's say you took this for a 125-point handle move. That would have been $3,125. Let's say, for example, you got big brass. I mean, you know what? You told yourself, hey, if there's no significant bounce here in the markets, I'm not even going to get concerned. I'm just going to let this baby ride all day, and I'm going to close out, closer to the close. $25 a handle times, let's say, 280 ticks. That's $7,000 move. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys just respect your technical analysis, potentially you guys could have made $7,000. Now, It sounds good, right? It sounds good, but being realistic, $1,000, $2,000, $500, anything that you would have made profitable is always well worth it. I'm just trying to lay out, the bigger picture, trying to open your minds up a little bit. If you do respect your technicals and respect your stop loss, and have good risk management, that essentially you could have written this all the way down to the end of the day. If you guys are interested in trading futures, maybe you guys have thought about it, maybe you guys are interested in day trading period, and you guys do not have, money to trade, I work with a fantastic prop firm. I can get you guys set up, go through some training, and get funded up to $150,000. The choice is yours: 50, 100, or $150,000. I have a few students that are in the Discord now, that are going through the training process now, and I have a few of them who are already funded. My cousin Andre is in the room. He is an expert futures trader. This guy's just an absolute madman, a sniper when it comes to scalping the NQ. For me personally, I like to trade the MNQ, just because it doesn't move as fast as NQ. But definitely join the Discord. You can trade with other traders who are actively in these markets on a day-to-day basis, and people who are actually funded. That link is down in the description box below. If you guys are kind of wondering on, what type of strategy do I use? What type of strategy do the people in Discord use? Join my Discord. You can learn all about it there. If you guys want some help or coaching, or you want access to my courses, you can visit my website. But I'm doing something special. I'm giving you guys a free trade the open like a boss strategy, meaning if you're looking to come into this market and trade the first 1 to 2 hours of the day, and you want a strategy that's going to work for you day in and day out, and be able to identify these setups the first hour to 2 hours of the market, the first link down in the bio or down in the description box below has that strategy, and you guys can access it for free. You guys can take that tool, put it in your tool belt, come into the market each and every day, and just attack. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.